Hey guys, so I made it into Hollywood Studios and I made a beeline for lunch. I've been up since 4 and so I was a little hungry. So as soon as I walked in, I ordered from ABC Commissary. It is like a little chicken club and side salad and of course water. And I'm just going to kind of sit here and collect my thoughts since I've been up since 4 a.m. and we will see where we go from there. Hey guys, so I made it to Hollywood Studios. This morning started off about 4 a.m. My flight didn't leave until 7, but I wanted to get to the airport early because I had some work that I needed to get done before I got on the plane, so I wanted to make sure that I had time to get all checked in and get through TSA and get that work done before I got on the plane. It was a quick plane ride out here, which shocked me. I didn't think it was going to be. I thought we were going to get in late, but we did. We landed about 12:20. I arranged for my bags to be picked up with VIP baggage, and so they picked up my bags at the airport and delivered it to my hotel. And so I got off the plane and took an Uber. Literally, like, I think I stepped off the plane at 12:20, and I was walking through the entrance at Hollywood Studios at 1. So it's, let me see what time it is. It's 1:45. I haven't done anything since I've gotten here. But oh my gosh, why would you want to? Like, I could just sit here and stare at the entrance of Mickey and Minnie's for forever. I did go and have some lunch, which you guys saw. And then I'm gonna flip the camera. Is that not just beautiful? So I haven't decided what I'm going to go and do next. I can't, it's about a 35-minute wait for Mickey and Minnie's, or if I want to go and do a single rider for Rockin Roller Coaster. So I don't know, but that is where we are, and I will keep you guys updated. Alright, so seriously, I really think that Rockin Roller Coaster is probably the best roller coaster at Disney World. It is my favorite. I just got off. I did the research for you, so mark my words. I did single rider for Rockin Roller Coaster. Don't. So this is being recorded in April of 2022, and literally the posted wait time for the regular line was like 65 minutes. I waited in single rider for 63 minutes. I timed it. So definitely not worth it. It probably would have been faster just to wait in standby because they always inflate the wait. So I am headed to meet up with my friend who is also here at Hollywood Studios. We split a hotel room for this trip as usual, and so that is kind of where we are. There's the beautiful Tower of Terror, which makes me want to puke sometimes. That ride scares me. I'm not into drops over and over and over. So this whole vlogging in the park is kind of new for me. I did it a little in March, but I have a new setup, so we shall see how this trip goes with vlogging. It seems weird to do all of these little short clips, but let me turn the camera around. You'll get a little taste. I'm just happy to be back in my happy place. So we stopped in to Walt Disney Presents. We went over and did Millinium Falcon, and that was so much fun. And then we are gonna go and do, my friend that I'm here with has a DAS pass, so we have a return time for Toy Story Midway Mania. So we were just kind of killing some time, and I like Walt Disney Presents. So you can come in here and see kind of like how Walt's interest in animation was developed, and then how that turned into developing Walt Disney World Studios, which then of course turned into developing Disneyland. And So when you first come in, it's a little walkthrough, and they have all types of information artifacts and everything to look at. And then when you get up here in a little bit, they have like a movie that you can sit down and watch that I like.
Here now is our same moonlight scene, the way the multi-plane camera sees it.
I'm going to flip this around here real quick.
This is the plan for a super cartoon camera. We call it the multi-plane camera. The problem was how to take a painting and make it behave like a real piece of scenery under the camera. Different elements in the scene were separated according to their varying distances from the viewer. With our original picture broken down in this manner, it is possible to control the relative speed with which each individual part of it moves to or away from the camera. And here now is our same moonlight scene, the way the multi-plane camera sees it. This is the plan for a super cartoon camera.
So anyway, this is just kind of what's in here, and we're just gonna enjoy the air conditioning because it is hot. That is not a complaint because it has been freezing the last couple times that I've been here. So we're just gonna chill, enjoy the air conditioning, and then backtrack over to Toy Story Midway Mania.
This way?
So we just finished up in One Man's Dream, and we're going to get ready to walk back over into Toy Story Land and do Toy Story Midway Mania. And so when you come out of One Man's Dream, it dumps you out into the Animation Studios courtyard. So let me flip the camera. So this is where like the Disney Junior Dance Party is. They have lots of meet and greets. Pluto is out over there. Vampirina is out. Looks like Fancy Nancy is over there. Another cool little thing about this is over where Star Wars Launch Bay. So this is where all of the Star Wars stuff pretty much used to be before they opened Galaxy's Edge. The great thing about Star Wars Launch Bay is that there are some character meet and greets back there. I think that have just opened up now after COVID. Pre-COVID, you could go back there and they had a meet and greet with Chewbacca, Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, and BB-8. There is also a movie back there on like the making of all the Star Wars movies, and then also you can see like all the different artifacts and from the Star Wars movies and stuff. So it is nice, it is cool, it is not crowded. There's like places just to sit and chill, charge your phone if you need to do that. So all of that's over here in this same little area. I heard that Little Mermaid is coming back. That's up here on the right. You can kind of see it. So our plans, we don't have any plans. We're just wandering around. We have a reservation at Sci-Fi at 8:50. I like Sci-Fi. So we're not really planning on leaving the park today or park hopping or anything like that. We are just kind of moseying. So I will say, our experience is a little bit different than what you might experience because the person that I'm with has the DAS Pass. So that is Disney's Disability Access Pass or system. And basically you go to guest services, or you can do this before you come to the park they'll do an interview process, and they'll ask you like, what type of accommodations do you need? So in our instance, she cannot stand in line for, she has a medical condition, and she just, you never know when she's gonna have to get out of line, is the deal. So then the problem is, you know, if she has to get out of line for a medical situation, then you have to go to the back of the line. So what the Disability Access Pass does is it allows us to book a time to return. So basically we still have to wait in the line, we're just not waiting in a physical line. So for instance, when we were looking to get this access pass, we almost did Slinky Dog. Well, Slinky Dog at the time had a 130-minute wait. So from the time that we would book the Disney or the Disability Access Pass, it was going to be, you know, basically 2 hours before we could go and ride. So it doesn't get you on the rides any faster for us, but what I'm saying is that you'll see us wandering around for those 2 hours, and that might not be your experience. So you would have spent those 2 hours standing in a line. But Disney does try to be inclusive. So you'll see they have lots of Make-A-Wish kids come and that sort of thing. So they really do try to accommodate for any disabilities that you might have. When I came into the park earlier, I walked in and there were all of these like little bitty leaves, and they had like swept them into a Mickey head. I was all like, oh, there's something. Straight ahead is Pixar Place. It's been pretty much shut down since COVID, but used to they had the meet and greets back there with like all of the characters from The Incredibles. Up here on the left is like a little Joffrey's and a little market, and you can come over here and get Jack Jack's Num Num cookies. And I highly recommend Jack Jack's Num Num cookies. This little part where you come in. So once you come into Toy Story Land, the whole point of it is that you get shrunk down to the size of a toy. So you can kind of see maybe the shoe print. So that's supposed to be Andy's shoe. So that kind of gives you an idea of like how small you are. This area is super cool at night, all lit up. Let's go over here to our lightning lane. So the posted wait time out there was 35 minutes, but it's really probably closer to maybe 15 or 20. You think the standby wait time is probably really closer to about 15 or 20? Yeah. It was posted 35. Yeah. What I think is so crazy is that when I first started coming to Disney World 10 years ago, this was the ride that would be like hours long wait. Basically, if you didn't get a fast pass for it, you weren't gonna get to ride it because you'd be waiting in line like 3 hours, and those fast passes would go within minutes. So it's crazy that now it's like a walk-on. Alrighty, and so since I cannot film and shoot at the same time, I am going to leave you here. So we finished up at Sci-Fi Dine-In. My contacts were killing me, so I just took them out and put on my glasses. Sci-Fi was amazing as usual. We ate so much. So we got an appetizer of onion rings, and then I got the turkey sandwich. Tammy got a cheeseburger, and then we got the candy bar dessert. Now I've heard rave reviews on the candy bar dessert. I wasn't super impressed, but I'm not really big into desserts. I mean, Dole Whips and Mickey bars, but I don't count those as desserts. Those are snacks. So while we were in there, we did have a return time for Rise of the Resistance for after we got out, but it's down. And as you can see, like, I'm squinting, like I look terrible. I've been up since 4. So we are gonna head out of the park and head back to the room. I've got some work to get done, so I'm gonna grab my bag from Bell Services and get all settled in. Probably when we get back to the resort, I'll do like a little quick walking tour of that. But I love this park. I'm gonna come around the corner here and switch the camera over so that you get this beautiful, beautiful night shot of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Hang on just a second. Absolutely gorgeous out here tonight. I'm gonna flip the camera. I mean, just beautiful weather. There's the sunset. There's just this little kind of slight breeze going on. Temperature is perfect. It has been an absolutely fabulous day. So we made it back to the resort. Hopefully they have sent my bag to the room, because when I checked in at Bell Services, that's what they said. So we're hoping that they're telling the truth, because I don't want to have to walk back up and look for it. So we'll just do a little walk through. One thing that I love about All-Star Music is this was the first resort that I ever stayed at in 2009, and they have family suites here that are fabulous. So Art of Animation also has family suites that will sleep 6, but those are a little more expensive than the family suites here at All-Star Music. So I like the ones here better. So they have the Calypso section, and then this is the Jazz section. And I am not using my little handheld thing to record this. And someone doesn't work out, and this is killing my arm. Jazz in. And then you have this little courtyard. My arm is dying. Here, we're gonna have to get a little bit different angle. So, usually the rooms up front, so like those Calypso rooms, those are gonna be the preferred rooms. So that's a totally different room category. Generally, those rooms run about $15, $20 more per night than a standard room. Of course, you also have pool view rooms that run a little bit more. So we are back here, the very back of the resort in Rockin. I can't complain too much because we stayed here for one night earlier in the year, and we were in like Country Inn, and blah. I'll take Rockin over that. And there's another little pool back here. There it is. Just a little quiet pool. One of the great things about the All-Star Resorts, kids love them because of how everything is like larger than life. Kids just think it's great. So if you've got little ones, these tend to be at the bottom end of the spectrum on cost. And the kids don't know that it's at the bottom of the end of the spectrum. They think that this is the bestest thing ever. Go up our stairwell here. They do have elevators. So if you're hauling luggage up and down, don't fear, you don't have to haul it up the stairs. Back of the jazz section. And here we are. We'll do a quick little room tour. So let me back out of this. Hang on. There we go. So this folds down into another bed, but it's nice because you can fold it up, have a little table. Look, Big Blue made it. Kind of your refreshment station. There's a little coffee thing here with Joffrey's coffee. That's probably, ooh, there's popcorn. Wonder where that came from. A little bitty mini fridge. The mini fridge is really kind of, it's not a fridge. It will keep things cool, but it is not a fridge. There's a safe in there. And then you've got people who are loud. Drawers. Sliding door to the bathroom. And then the bathroom. Nothing fancy. They have the H2O products fastened to the wall here instead of individuals like they used to have. And then one other thing, and I will let y'all go, is so they have put in USB ports. So you've got 2 outlets and then 2 USB ports, and that's on either side of this bed. Underneath the TV, you also have plug-ins and USBs. So you've got plenty of places for all of your electronics. So anyway, I'm gonna leave y'all here with my scary self. Get ready for bed. I've got a little bit of work to do, and we will see y'all in the morning. Good night.